Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Tim and Amy's Homestead. It is Thursday, and I have got the glass of wine out, some nice Duplin Scuppernong, and going to enjoy that today while I am fixing up some spaghetti sauce. And I wanted to bring y'all along. I don't have every single ingredient that the original recipe calls for, but I'm going to substitute in the place of it. So, and also I'm going to do something different with my hamburger. I usually brown my hamburger, then add the tomato sauce and whatnot to that. Well, I have an all-day affair today that I don't have to worry about slaving over the stove, and Tim won't get home until this evening, so I'm just going to throw it all in the crock pot on high and let it cook. I usually boil my hamburger with the taco seasoning in it from the start anyway, and it comes out perfect. So I'm going to do my spaghetti sauce that way. But if you prefer, brown your hamburger first, drain off the grease, and then add the ingredients that I'm going to do. But like I said, for mine, I'm just going to dump it all in there, set it, and forget it. So anyway, this recipe calls for 4 pounds of hamburger, but I've got like 2.5, so I'm just going to kind of substitute, add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Anyway, so I'm going to take, like I said, 2.5 pounds of hamburger and dump it in, and I'm going to get a spoon and kind of break it up some. And just keep stirring it along as the day goes, so that way it's good and broke up. And while that's doing its thing, I'm going to start cutting up my onions and my fresh garlic and throw in there as well. And I'm using Vidalia onions. Tim likes the sweeter onion versus the regular yellow onion. Well, it doesn't want to just come off today. Usually I can grab it and clean it right on off, but it wants to be stubborn. There it goes. I'm going to dice these onions kind of small, but if you like the bigger, thicker onions, you can do that to your preference. Look at this onion's kicking my butt today. I don't usually have a problem with the cutting of the Vidalia onions. Whew. I'm going to cry right in front of everybody today. Okay. You can cut up one big onion or 2 small ones. I like a lot of onion in mine. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Okay. I'm just going to add that on in there. Okay, now I have the garlic cut, and we're going to add that. And you need to use to your liking. I think I've got 3 or 4 cloves in here that I've chopped up. And I love garlic. I thought about adding more, but Tim's not as crazy of garlic as I am. But you know, with spaghetti sauce, you gotta have garlic. Anyway, next, you need to add salt and pepper to taste. And so I'm just going to dump some of that in there. And add a little bit of salt. And just check it later. And it originally calls for 4 6-ounce of tomato paste and 4 6-ounce of tomato sauce. Well, I don't have any of that. So I'm just going to use some crushed tomatoes, because Tim doesn't like the whole ones, and some store-bought already flavored up spaghetti sauce. So I'm going to use a couple cans of those and some mushrooms. Yes, I'm using all store-bought stuff today because I haven't started doing my canning yet to get this going. So in later videos, you'll see me to start to use all my canned stuff, which I can't wait to do. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this stuff open and pour it in there and stir it and cut that lid on there and put that lid on there. Bleep, bleep. Anyway, let's get this on so we can get this stuff cooking. I'm not going to add the mushrooms right now. I'll wait till the last hour, an hour and a half, and throw those in. I just want the tomatoes, tomato sauce, and spaghetti sauce, and hamburger, and all that to marry in together right now while it cooks. So I'm going to give it a good stir, and I'm going to put the lid on it. And, oh gosh, don't forget, it's Thirsty Thursday. Would you join me? That is so good. I love Scuppernong wine. It is so good. Okay. We'll go ahead and get this hamburger stirred up. Okay, so I just took the lid off, and let me bring you in a little closer. Maybe you can see the spaghetti sauce. There you go. It's looking pretty good. I just wanted to show you. I just wanted to come in and give it a stir. It's been cooking for a couple hours now. And it's looking really good. The hamburger's breaking up really easy. You see that? So we'll come back and check it in a couple more hours. It smells really good in here. Okay, I did skim off the grease that was cooked with the hamburger. You know that with the way I did it, this was going to happen, that's fine because it's cooked all day and all the flavors got all married in together, and so I don't mind scraping off the top. And when that cools tonight, you know, more is going to float to the top. But anyway, now it's done, and oh my gosh, it smells so good. I mean, it smells so good. And look. Don't you want some? Anyway, that's going to be good. Smothered all over top of some pasta. So anyway, thank you so much for taking part and watching my video and seeing how I made the quick pot of spaghetti sauce. One day I'm going to make it straight the old-fashioned way, and I'll post that one. But for right now, we did quick and easy, set it and forget it in the crock pot. Love a crock pot. If you have some recipes with crock pots, please share them with me. I'd love to get some and try some new ones. Y'all have a great day, and thank you for stopping by Tim and Amy's Homestead. Bye, y'all.